What's up, guys? It's me, Vince Ryder. Welcome to VinzTalk, where I talk about anything. And yeah, oh my goodness, that whole Mario announcement with the cast, Chris Pratt as Mario. Wow. But yeah, let's talk about it. Also, some other stuff. Pretty much what is my channel update, and also looking at the list. Guess I'm gonna talk about Kenna, that new game, and the Nintendo Direct, of course. I got games cast kind of topics here. I'm not sure about the whole Tooncast thing. There is a certain animation that I watch on Netflix, so that's gonna be later. But yeah, let's discuss and let's talk about it. Pretty much in a perfect world, I'll be doing a podcast right now, talk about somebody with this, but still on the hiring, still finding someone. Who is it gonna be? I don't know. I'm not at that point yet, but if only anyone, it could be you, which I don't know. It's cool if it does, but it's just an idea, just an idea. Also, I'm planning to release this early, alongside with the other videos, so people can actually see them. The whole VinzTalk thing that I put out there, yeah, a lot of people, especially my own subscriber base, and understandably so because they're here for the webtoons, they don't really see much of these videos, and that's kind of like, damn. The gameplay on the background doesn't help much, I guess. If only, if only. But yeah, right now, as I'm recording this, tomorrow is my boy's Stephon's birthday. Basically, my co-host, or at least he used to be. Right now, looking for any replacements. Anyone? But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna be celebrating his birthday, and I've been busy trying to figure out what to do. And also, I have an exam, which it's pretty much from what I've seen throughout this channel. It seems like there's a lot of people that are kind of like busy with school right now. My usual subs that I see that that are not appearing, and it's understandably so because it's exam week, at least for in school here in the U.S. But or anywhere else, who knows? Other than that, let's talk about my channel itself, because I was really thinking of putting 4 videos each day of the weekend. I could have done that because High Class Homos, which is literally what it's called, I kind of miss, like, I didn't really edit, and I was asking like, hey, should I re-put this, re-upload it because it's not edited or something? And as usual, I didn't really get an answer, so that's cool. That's okay. But it's like I was really thinking about it. I was like, this, should I really re-edit this? I really could have put a like a another one. I know that pretty much it's next to like me putting out videos like boyfriends and Mage and Demon Queen, and those do okay as usual. But it's like, man, I could have put like the Archie comic, which is called Big Ethel Energy. I could have put that with alongside with the other videos, for each. And I'm really thinking of actually doing that. I don't really want to do much at all because of how busy I am with class, and I want to spend time with that, of actually not failing and not getting a probation. That would be good. Academic probation, look it up. It's something that I kind of dealt with, unfortunately. But I'm actually getting through it, and I'm doing better. So, I'm good. Definitely good. I can survive college. That's for sure. If not, then I can make it big in YouTube, which is unfortunately not really. I don't know. It could be a dream. It's somewhere up there. Speaking of my YouTube, I'm 100 away from hitting 2K, so that's something I'm looking forward to. Just want to thank you guys for all these subs that I've been getting. It's just amazing. Pretty much, it's something that I never thought. Even me hitting 1K is still crazy to me, especially hitting 1K under 6 months. When I was starting YouTube, like years ago, and I started, pretty much been doing YouTube for years at this point, for a decade. And back in 2014, 2014, that I started my channel. If I was hitting I basically hit 3 subs every month, like literally just three from gameplays. And I don't know why I keep losing. Well, there'd be some gameplays where it's just high quality. I pretty much some funny moments around it. I edit it, and it would just get zero views. So the fact that this is a whole different field that I ever was expecting, and something that I've been working hard for, it's still crazy to me. So I thank you guys so much. Also, please follow my Instagram. I try to actually there's literally no luck on the Instagram at all. I try to, pretty much got zero followers of off the videos that I made. I can actually make a video that's like 1,000 views and 1,000 likes from in Instagram. It will basically be zero followers, like zero followers from the amounts of likes and views. And I'm like, what is happening? It's just like, it is what it is. Some things are just totally different, especially with TikTok. I try to actually make it big in TikTok, and that didn't really do much well. I just don't understand. Like, how do you make it big with some of these, like some strokes, some for different folks? Is that the term? Some in social medias is sort of different, and you kind of have to really get used to what, like, which one really is good and perfect, and just it's what, well, actually not perfect, but good enough. Me doing it here on YouTube is way different in Instagram and TikTok. And me doing dances up in TikTok, and I actually did a couple edit videos. I guess that's not good enough. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong, but still working on it. Got something about. But yeah, speaking of TikTok, there's this whole like kind of like trend going on over there, which is called it's called devious. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call it D DL. Okay, DL. And pretty much, for those that don't know, like, this has been on the news about this whole trend of teenagers in like high school, or high school and middle school. I know that college kids like me are too, we're pretty much not that dumb to know that, we're gonna steal stuff from bathroom. Then again, these are basically mostly dumb kids in high school that are doing this. And pretty much it's just pretty bad. And I don't really picture teens that way. I know that they're smart, especially nowadays, that they're much more smarter than me for sure. I mean, look at the followers that they're getting. Like, they're doing it, they got it in hand. But it's like, for these kind of trends, just to get like likes and followers and stuff like that, it's just like sick. Like, you're stealing property. This is just like, full on crime. And I know there's a batch of videos that are more in depth and talk better than this. And pretty much I'm not supposed to talk about this trend, because I know that YouTube can be strict when it comes to, at least from what I heard, like, some person was talking about this same topic, and they got in trouble with YouTube. They got a strike and all that, because, hey, you're not supposed to address this because it sends encouragement or whatever. And I'm just like, that doesn't make sense, YouTube. Like, we're just talking about this, okay? So I kind of have to, be short with this one. But yeah, what's up with this trend of stealing stuff in a bathroom, in a freaking restroom, mostly in a restroom? Sometimes they steal like laptops in a computer room. They steal like crayons and pencils inside of like an arts room or something like that. They still like, I don't know what you're gonna do with all of that. Apparently, like, they put like a something on the video, like a sentence, like dialogue, saying like, I just hit a devious, like something like that. It's just like, gosh, this is like, seriously, there was a kid that's stealing a stop sign, literally stealing a stop sign. What you gonna do with that? And you hit, like, how did you not get caught by your parents and stuff? I don't know. I just don't understand with these trends. Like, pretty much, I know that, even, kids in TikTok basically started like the milk crate challenge, from what I heard. So this is sort of like not a surprise, but it's like, man, they gotta get their stuff straight. What is happening? But yeah, some other news. I also something saw in return, and we're gonna go back up in YouTube. Ain't no segue here for this one, but I saw one of my old favorite YouTubers, and pretty much I was like, you know, surprised, because also I haven't seen this person in years, and it's like been a while, and it's yeah, BCG's back. And for those that don't know who BCG, that's what I call him. He's known as Black Critic Guy. That's literally what he's called, the Black Critic Guy. I don't call him that, even, pretty much like, oh, Vince, how dare you call him? Like, no, that's literally his YouTube handle. It's called the Black Critic Guy. Okay? Not saying that, of course he's black, obviously. That's in the name, and that's what he looks like. But it's like, yeah, the Black Critic Guy is back. And pretty much did a stream, and, it was good to see him. It's like, he hasn't changed. from what I've seen. Like especially me, I haven't changed. I haven't seen him since like 017. But it was like so refreshing to see, one of the OGs, I guess. At least to me is because, maybe because that he's like I haven't like mostly most of the videos that I've seen from him, like it just reminds me like way back then, like back in 2015, 16, and pretty much hasn't made videos much, especially surrounding here in this new decade. It was good to see him. It was good to see him back, and that's what I really like was seeing YouTubers come back and actually, him being thankful of like still having the subscribers he has. I was really hoping that he would hit like 100K. He deserves it, 100K subs. But yeah, it was so good to see him back. Like this to me was like one of a big inspiration for me when it comes to doing YouTube. I mean, there's many inspirations. I can go down the list and it could be going on for hours, but for this one particularly, it was like one of my personal favorites. So shout out to BCG. Anyways, let's get into some of the gaming stuff out of the way, because I want to talk about that Nintendo Direct, okay? And mainly Chris Pratt. Come on, he's Mario. I mean, I just saw this whole thing and I'm just like, what? They, like literally the first, they couldn't actually climb it up. They couldn't climb up the ladder. They could have started with Anya Taylor-Joy, the girl from Queen's Gambit, playing as Peach, which was like kind of blown me away because I'm like, Anya, like I thought it would be like the girl that what was the girl that played Harley Quinn in Birds of or Suicide Squad. Like I was taught that like someone like her, like there's many blonde girls that would actually play roles or play a role for Princess Peach, but I never thought of Anya. That came out of nowhere. I was like, okay, this actually works. Maybe not. I thought it would be like Lily James or I almost said Jennifer Aniston. Gosh, she would play as an old Princess Peach. Princess Peach would be like chilling in the apartment watching the baby. I don't even know the whole Mario lore. I don't know if Mario and Princess Peach basically they should though. They should have a baby. Okay. Then again, I'm a freaking romance channel, so of course I would say that they should have a baby. Where is their baby? Okay. I really hope that's the plot for this movie. Oh, that would be so cool. But Chris Pratt as look, okay, before I begin, I just want to say this. I'm not even supposed to announce this in the gaming cast thing, but this is basically the main highlight of this video. Also has this game cast and the Nintendo Direct. The highlight was basically Mario being played as Chris Pratt. People can't get enough of it. And then again, there's like people on different sides talking about it. I know I am very familiar of Chris being a Christian and having these accusations of him being conservative, even though he didn't say he is, and also this other stuff that for him getting canceled. And I'm like, yeah, of course, it's very expected to see like how politics plays everything. Then again, politics shouldn't play at anything, because I've been seeing that literally all day. It's just kind of sad. And also, it was like strange because Martinet, that's his name. It was I know the last name, Chris Martinet. Wait, is it Chris Martinet? I don't know. His last name is Martinet. The main voice actor for Super Mario is in this one. So there could be a plot surrounding this where you got a young Mario, which could be like Chris, and also Martinet as the older Mario, the OG Mario. I don't know, that could play a role. But for Chris getting canceled because his name is announced for, Super Mario shouldn't like dictate his role at all. It shouldn't have been taken away. It should be like, yeah, you shouldn't, like, for me, if the way I see it, Chris shouldn't play as Mario because, like, there was already another person that plays Mario. And also, this is a voice acting gig. And I don't really know much any roles from Chris Pratt or from Charlie Day or from Anya. So it's kind of like out of nowhere almost. Many people were saying they could have had Danny DeVito. That's another thing. But I don't know. I want to hear you guys' opinions about this whole, like, Chris Pratt Being Mario. Gosh, the way I saying that just makes this it just puts a smile onto my face because of how ridiculous it's gonna look. Oh, Chris. But yeah, I don't know. I pretty much don't really care much about the roles in this one. And also, Sebastian is this one was actually that shocked me. Sebastian, I'm not gonna attempt to say his last name, okay? But Sebastian kind of, like it was like, pretty much if I grow up, I might sound like him. I don't know. Yeah, he's just like I love his comedy stand-ups and stuff like that. His like, the moments that he has with during his stand-ups were gold. And Sebastian is playing a role in this one. I'm just like, oh, I want to see that. I really want to see like, it's just his accent is like, his the way he acts and stuff like that. It's just gold. And I wish I actually know how to say his last name. I think I can picture it, but I'm not gonna really embarrass myself in this video. Also, Toad is being played as Key from Key and Peele. Like Keegan or Keegan, like, is playing the role with this one, and I'm just like, oh, that's just hilarious. They should make a hat. Like he's bald and they should make a hat for Key. That would just be gold. Oh man. I know this is not a live action. It could have been. It could have been a live action because that would just be so hilarious. This whole role look, I just don't like it's just too hilarious. This is one of the most funniest moments in this year of with this whole these different like you got Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Seth Rogen playing as Donkey Kong, and all these random voice acting roles. Where did this came from? How did Nintendo get to this? And Kojima was basically behind all this. I'm just like really, really entertained. I'm just like man, and that's why this is my favorite Nintendo Direct. Also, there's another reason why because we're gonna get into the games, but my goodness. Chris. Oh yeah, anyways, let's get into some of the games. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands looks nice. I'm just picturing like this is literally Kirby Last of Us. That's what it is from what I see, true, but it looks good. And also it's kind of like if Last of Us 1 specifically one was cutesy. Yeah, I can picture this one. Like this should be they should have like the main characters for this. Oh my goodness. Other than that, also there was like an announcement for another final Smash character, which I'm like, who could it be? Who is the final Smash character? And I'm thinking like, is it gonna be like I don't know. Definitely, I don't know about Sora, but like, wait, oh man, I have it top of my head. I forgot it for some reason. Oh, Chief from Halo. They I don't know. They could put him there. That would be cool. But I'm just like, man, the crazy ideas. I know for a joke, I kind of said something like if for those that are fans of Boyfriends, in the webtoon, that I said like oh they should put goth. Can you imagine if they put goth in? Wow, that would just make me so happy. And I'm just like also have these other ideas like Angel Dust from Hazbin Hotel in Smash. Okay, that would just be a little too much. That would be I don't think the world will be ready to see that, let me tell you. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know who's gonna be in the final Smash. I wonder if it's like the star character from Genesis games. What is that? I forget. Actually, I forget the name. I forget the name. I don't know. It could be, Kingdom Hearts or some kind of character. I don't even know. I have to predict, actually. Other people have better predictions, but it's like, who could it be? I don't. Like, I have it in my head somewhere. I don't know. Psychonauts? That would just be random, but oh, freaking cool as well. Oh, if they had Raz from Psychonauts in there, nice. Actually, I haven't, speaking of Psychonauts, I forgot to get caught up with the Psychonauts too. There's a lot of games I need to get caught up. I'm busy with college. Anyways, Bayonetta 3 was announced. So that looks amazing. With her dance and everything. The slayage that Bayonetta is just bringing. It's just gold. Splatoon 3, another tree in this one. I saw the trailer. I know what it's called. Splatoon 3 and the mammalian things, those fuzzy, weird looking things. There was a beat. There was the music background when they were showing the mammalians. it drove me crazy. I was freaking raving. I was like, oh, this beat hits hard. Oh my god. I don't know. The music in this Nintendo Direct was just gold. It was gold. Chocobo GP, which is basically Mario Kart, but with a bunch of chocobos, was also announced for this one. Also, a lot of stuff for Nintendo Online, but they said something about $30, which makes me worried. I'm like, wait a minute, Nintendo, you need to hold back, okay? Am I gonna pay the $30? Am I gonna pay $28 more of your usual price for like Nintendo Online for the prescription? Like the subscription, I mean, like for $30. I really hope they're not doing that. Like, the taxes be crazy out here, Nintendo. Don't you dare, put it up in $30. I need to really check that and see if it's like something that they announced or something. But they did announce like, Nintendo 64 games and Genesis games for this one. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Other than that, Animal Crossing announcement. Yep, that's coming in October. Yeah, just freaking directs indirects. Okay, we're announcing another direct, even though this is supposed to be the last direct or something. Like, what are you doing, Nintendo? But yeah, that's what I have to say. Also, pretty much for games, I saw a little bit of Kenna, the Winter Spirits, I think it's called. My goodness, this game looks beautiful. Like, I just got some like Raya and the Last Dragon feels from seeing this, or Avatar, Last Airbender feels from seeing this game. I don't know about the little characters or anything, but they're okay. And also, I played the game that I played. I guess that I just, I guess I'm willing to talk about because there's other games I played which are not worthy of talking about. But there is one game that I played on the Apple Arcade because I'm cheap, of course. Is Castlevania like Grumpier of Souls? I guess that's what it's called. Grumpier. I don't know how to say that. I don't know. Okay. I know, for me being the person to read a bunch of like royal romances, you would think I would actually read something like Rumpier and pronounce it away, like with the fancy wording and everything. Nope, never gonna happen. Then again, my videos wouldn't be entertaining if I didn't have the struggle of reading these kind of words. Like, oh, you're the Duke of California of Grumpier. And I'm just like, how do I say it? How do I say it? Okay, I don't know. Like, I'm trying. Okay, I'm just reacting. That's all I'm doing. But yeah, from my reaction of the Nintendo Direct was gold. I just enjoy so many people watching this and other people's reaction. But other than that, we'll just see. And let's see if Chris Pratt definitely nails the role, which he might. It wouldn't be a surprise. But my goodness, stop canceling Chris. Okay? What did he do wrong? I need to know. Need to know the proof and stuff like that. Okay? We just gotta know the proof. Okay? Get the politics away. Let's talk about the roles that he did. But I don't know. What's your opinion on that? Because to me, it's like he was literally in this whole like list of like just getting canceled, and I don't think that's right. Pretty much, yeah. Me saying that, I don't know what to expect, but it's kind of like, man, I guess there's literally a good majority that was actually, was like, oh, Chris Pratt, like that's cool. That's great. And there's other people like I don't really care about Chris Pratt, but you know what? He's not a bad actor and stuff like that. And there's some people that are like, hey, Chris Pratt, oh, that guy sucks. But you know what? It's okay. That's cool. Really nothing political related or whatever his political views or whatever like he is. I don't know. It's something about that. I was still like really trying to figure out like, wait, he got canceled for what again? Being political? Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't follow him, but then again, I'm curious about seeing freaking Charlie Day kill it with Luigi. Oh my gosh, just the amount of memes in this one that's gonna come out is just amazing. That's what I've been seeing basically. Other than that, let's talk about anything tune related because there is a certain movie that I watch on Netflix that I want to talk about, which I know for a lot of people that are just like, what? Okay, so pretty much back then, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I was a brony. Okay, I know that probably isn't a surprise to some people. For some of you, back in like high school, and this was like what 2014 or something. In my senior year, where I was like a brony. Okay, there I said it, and it was in high school, and I quit basically around 2015 when I went to college or something like that, or not college. When I went to work. I didn't go to college till later. But yeah, that was it was literally the smallest kind of years as being a Brony, which I don't count myself at all of that. But then in a phase, it was during that. And I shared that, embarrassing moment. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to get exposed like, oh my God, Mrs. Brony. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm not anymore. I don't care at all of any of it. Okay. But that doesn't stop me from following like some of the channels like, AC Race Best, one of the channels I follow. And I used to actually follow like Dusty Cat a long time ago or something like that. Yeah, in his interviews and stuff, And just here's the thing. I also liked, especially with AC Race Best, I just love seeing these conventions that he goes to, where he goes to like these Broadway conventions, even though he's into race cars and stuff like that. And it just the most wackiest and entertaining stuff, and also just channels that were bronies that basically has gained their careers because of them being bronies. From Blake Griffin being the famous singer, now he's known as the guy like just planning to go to space, which is something I really want to see. I want to see Gabriel Brown, aka Black Griffin, to go to space. That would be crazy. The first brony to go to space. Oh, the memes. I can only think about the memes. Okay. I tend to find my entertainment on the internet most of the time. I don't know what's wrong with me. But also Saber Spark, if anyone knows him from the videos that he puts with the analyst videos, even though a lot of his videos is him talking about like, raunchy stuff in the internet back in the day, he's pretty much gained his, fame through the Brody community. And I gain nothing for the Brody. Okay, I'm not in any way in that kind of like, I am aware of it, and I am. Let me tell you right now, it is a guilty, pleasure for me seeing the cringe in the Brony community, because it's just like gold. It is cringe gold, and I just enjoy that. My goodness, takes me back. But other than that, let's talk about, this new movie I watched. Yeah, speaking of Brony. Oh my goodness, you're about to see this one. I saw the MLP, My Little Pony New Generations thing, and I'm just like, I was planning to review it, but there was also another part of me where I'm just like, oh God, no, that would not look good. That would not look good. I don't know, will it or not? Well, here I am talking about the movie. So, I gotta say this, with the main cast of the characters, there was literally like one guy, and also like, the rest of they literally have like only 5 characters in this one. I think they don't have the main 6. No, they have like the main 5 in this one. It doesn't feel like a main 5. It feels random. Also, the enemy in this movie, like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the particular enemy, I'm just saying, could have had a much more, deserve, like, then again, it's a kid's show, deserve like, punishment or something like that. And yeah, and just like the main 5, like I wish they, like, it was like sort of like, the main 6, and the main 6 would be, and this is my idea for the movie. I don't know if you hear that. Sorry, I'm this thing is on a handle, so I'm not sure if you can hear the noise behind it. But it's I'm just thinking, what if like this main 6, this new main 6, because it's called New Generations, because I thought that the Stallion Earth Pony character was related to Fluttershy or something. And I thought it was like gonna move into that direction of like these characters from their parents were basically the main 6. And I thought that was gonna be it. That could have been a perfect plot. But I don't know. I really wish it went to that direction. I'm basically criticizing. Here I am, a grown man, criticizing about My Little Pony. Here I am. Oh my goodness. But I don't know. It's just one of those movies where I'm just like, if I was the writer, and there's a lot of times where I tend to look at movies and I'm like, picture myself writing, being the part of the storyboard, which is the storyboard that, has a bunch of writers that actually write for the story. They exchange ideas. And I wish I was part of that exchangement where I'm like, let's draw parallels. There was no parallels, but I wish they had parallels. Also, what happened to the father? Did that? I don't know. Well, that's my review of the movie. I don't know if I spoiled this and that or there, but it's like, if you're planning to watch it, you're good. Just don't waste your time, okay? But hey, it's up to you if you want to watch it. But if personally for me, I'm just like, why? Why did I come back? Why? There were some plot lines where I'm just like, they couldn't have done that. They could have made it better. They couldn't have done this. They couldn't have done that. I mean, even the music didn't really, give much of effect. I really hope the music. That's the thing. That's why I really liked Vivo. I love the music in this one. Okay, in Vivo, still to this day, still listen to it. My goodness, Lin Manuel did a good job with this one, and also some other even like Centaur World, that wacky freaking Netflix cartoon that came out of nowhere, where it had a bunch of like butt jokes and also some weird kind of like creatures in it. It had some beautiful, musicals in it. But then again, I'm just like, for MLP New Generations, there was nothing really sticking to me. I don't know. I don't know. But other than that, what am I saying? I just wasted my time trying to come back to My Little Pony. It didn't work. It didn't work. I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna stay away. Still stay away. I tried to come back, and nothing at all. Well, other than that thing I was watching, I was gonna say like, oh man, they could have put Chris Pratt in this frick. Can you imagine? Oh man, that could have been a much more better. Now I would actually give it more stars or anything. It could have been work if he was like on My Little Pony something like anything random like that. But the most random is him being Mario. Oh my goodness, I just can't stop thinking about it. Under that, I'm gonna celebrate my boy's birthday, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. See you next weekend.